Entering Shadows Memories menu. Press cross button to continue. Story. Currently exploring. Press touch. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Shadows on the walls, even when hidden in the shadows. Entering gameplay. 23. Economia. Hold options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Entering objective. People of Setsu. Hideout. The League. Yasuki. Nay. Navigation panel. Board type. Target. Press left button. 1/2. Press right button. Press L. Board type. Quest giver. Board type. Target. Press, hold touchpad button to Animus. Press touchpad button to System. Navigation panel. Board type. Target. Press left button. 1/2. Press right. Zoom. X1. Move right stick up and down. Entering system menu. 1 out of 5 press cross button to save. Press circle button to close. 2 out, 3 out of 5 press. Entering options. Press L1 button to previous tab. Video tab. Press R1 button to next tab. 1 out of 10 drop down carousel. Performance options. Performance. Quality. Performance. Quality. Press circle button. 3 out of 10 disabled. 4 out of, 6 out of, 7 out, 9 out. 10 out of 10 toggle. Press L1 button to previous tab. Controls tab. Press R1 button to next tab. Press L2 button to previous category. Category. Press R2 button to next category. 1 out of 2 out of 20, 3 out of 28 drop, 4 out of 8 out of 20, 9 out, 10 out of 28 drop, 17. Hello peoples. Press L1 button to previous tab. Audio 2 out of 15 toggle slider. Off. Press circle button to back. Hold triangle 100%. Press 3 out of 15 toggle off. Press circle button to back. 4 out of 15 toggle slider. 5 out of 6 out of 7 out of 8 out of 15 sub. Entering language selection. Voiceover. Entering option 8 out of 15 subpage with value. Voice language. English. 9 out of 15 toggle. Immersive mode. Off. 10 out of 15 toggle. Controller speaker. On. Off. Enable the controller speaker. Press circle button to back. Normal. 12 out of 15 drop down carousel. Medium. 14 out of 15 toggle. Focus mix. 15 out of 15 subpage. Audio glossary. Get to know the audio. Entering audio glossary. Press L1 button to previous category. General category. Entering options. Press L1 button to press L1 button to previous tab. Interface tab. Press R1 button to 2 out of 11 subpage with value. Entering language select voiceover. Entering option 2 out of 4 medium. Medium. 7 out of 11 drop. 8 out of 9 out of 11 slider. 10 out of 11 out of 11 subpage. VFX. Entering VFX customization. 2 out of 12 toggle. Entering options. Press L1 button to previous tab. Gameplay tab. Press R1 button to next tab. 2 out of 8, 1 out of 18 disabled drop down. Input mode. Controller. Connect more devices to unlock this option. Switch between various input modes. In hybrid mode, all input 2 out of 18 subpage. Difficulty tuning. Adjust your combat and stealth experience. Press circle button to back. Disabled, hold triangle button to reset pay. 3 out of 8, 4 out of 8, 6, moderate. 4 out of 18 toggle, 6 out of, 7 out of 18 drop, 8 out of 8, 9 out of, 10 out of 8, 11, 13 out of, 15, 17 out, 18 out of 18 toggle. Press L1 button to previous tab. Press L1 button to previous, press L1 button to previous, press L1 button to previous tab. Audio tab. Press R1 button to next tab. Press L2 button to previous category. Captions category. Press L1 button to previous tab. Press L1 button to previous tab. Press L1 button to previous tab. Audio tab. Press L1 button to previous tab. Audio tab. Press R1 button to next tab. Press L2 button to previous category. Entering system menu. 1 out of 5. Press cross button to save. Press circle button to close. Hold square button to credits. Hold triangle button. Entering system menu. 1 out of 5. Press cross button to save. Entering shadows _ projects menu. Mnemosyne. Not started. Final reward. Active. Projects. Entering shadows _ exchange menu. Weekly selection. 10H8M. You don't have enough keys. Nay gear. Recovered hood. Legendary headgear. Level 6. Entering gameplay. Hold options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Entering objective. People of Setsu. Hideout. The tutorials. Boards. Press circle button to close. Navigation panel. Board name. The Kabuki-mono. Press left button. Board name. The Onryo. The target / quest giver. Ito Yoshihiro. Press left button. 1. / The Onryo. The Onryo. The fox. This master archer hides cunningly behind the mask of a fox. Rewards. The Onryo. This masked group caused the death. The Onryo. What? The Onryo. The Onryo. The mourner. The Onryo. This. The Onryo. The golden teppo. This masked woman shot Nei with a gold-trimmed teppo. Rewards. X. The Onryo. This. The Onryo. The fox. This masked. The Onryo. The Onryo. The Nagano. The zoom. X. Nei. Nei. Nei's journey. Nei goes on a personal journey of self-exploration to discover her true destiny in life. Nei. The League. Help the League. The League. To the League. The League. The League. Way of the Blacksmith. Level 12. Quest. Quest. Way of the. Entering gameplay. Quest. Way of the Blacksmith. Objectives. Build a forge. Objective. Objective. 3800. Aikunikakura. Quest. Way of the Blacksmith. Objectives. Build a forge. Scouts. Insufficient level 23. IGA. Entering system menu. 1 out of 5. Press cross button to save. Press circle button to close. Hold square button to credits. Hold triangle button to patch notes. Hold touchpad button to animus. Hold options button to store. Entering system menu. 1 out of 5. Press cross button to save. 3 out of 5. Press cross button to options. Entering gameplay. Quest. Way of the Aikunikakuriga. Quest. Way of the Blacksmith. Objectives. Build a forge. Scouts. Level 16. Level 16. Yamashiro. Level 12. Azumi Setsu. Yavata Plains. Zoom. Level 16. Yamashiro. Yamazaki. Zoom. X1. Move. Level. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Way of the Blacksmith. Level 12. Quest. To me. Hideout. Hold cross button to fast travel. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Light versus heavy. Light attacks inflict damage quickly, while heavy attacks push back your opponents. Entering gameplay. 12. Lost Hills. Quest. Way of the Blacksmith. Hideout. Objective. Objective 33. Objective 31. Objective 29 meters. Objective 8. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Hold triangle button to improve hideout. Entering Hideout Edition. Resources, crops, 4094. Press cross button. Press cross, opening action wheel. Press square button to press cross button to enter opening action wheel. Upgrade. Upgrade. Kakarega. 3. Level 3. Adds additional Kakarega locations around entering Hideout Edition. Resources, crops, 4094, wood, 1922, mineral, press cross button, opening action wheel. Upgrade. Upgrade. Stables. 3. Resources, crops, 4094, wood, 1922, mineral. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to improve hideout. Hideout. Quest, Way of the Blacksmith. Press triangle button to close door. Hold triangle button to improve hideout. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Sets you board. Contracts. Opportunities. Take supplies. Level 12. Pillage the Outlaw's Cache. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contract. Disabled, press R2 button to cycle icons. Quest, take supplies. Objectives, loot the targets. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to improve hideout. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Press triangle button to close door. 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 Press R2 button to cycle icons. Quest, take supplies. Objectives, loot the targets. Scouts. Way of the Blacksmith. Level 12. Quest. Tomiko wants her friend Heiyi, who entering gameplay. Press triangle button to close door. Quest, take supplies. Objectives, loot the targets. Hold down but your mount cannot be called in the hideout. Hold down but your mount cannot be hold down button to summon mount. Entering gameplay. Hold quest, hold left button to Pathfinder on. Press L3 button to gallop. Hold circ, guiding to current objective. (12) Kudano Foothills. Objective, 1200 and... Objective, 975 Objective, 893 meters. Objective, 843 meters. Objective 793 meters. Objective 743 meters. Entering inventory. Nay. 16. Next level, 2800 XP. Health. 455. Adrenaline. 1. Base damage. Entering gameplay. Quest, take supplies. Objectives, loot the targets. Objective 624 meters. Objective 595 meters. Objective 312. Yavata Plains. Objective 200. Objective 247 meters. Objective 195 meters. Cannot guide for press triangle button to mount. Objective 18 meters. Objective.
I can't get caught here. Huh? Something's moving.
Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Hold triangle button to loot. Tobacco leaves. Valuable. Iron sand. X4 quest crops. X600. Wood. X400. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Press triangle button to loot. Hold triangle button to carry. Press triangle button. Mikan. Valuable. Moo. X5. Comb. Valuable. Moo. X4. Hold triangle button to carry. Wood. X15. Hold triangle button to wood. X15. Crops. Like no 2. Shadows here grinning face. Hold triangle button to collect minerals. X5. Crops. X20. Minerals. X5. Crops. X20. Hold triangle button to collect. 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 Scouts. Level scouts. Press circle button to close. Press L3 button to tutorials. Disabled. Press Makino Karumazuka Kofun. Level 12. Find and loot the chest. Hold touchpad to Katsuki Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel. Level 12. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Safe landing. Watch your step when coming down from a high place to avoid fall damage. Entering gameplay. 12. Takatsuki. Hold options button to open the objective. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Sets you board. Contracts. Opportunities. Music. Activity. Rumors of an inspiring musician in this area. Locate the musician. Entering gameplay. Quest, music. Objective, hold triangle button to access storage. Hold triangle button to refill scout, 200. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Objective. Objective, 910. L3 button to lunge. Press circle button to dive. To Katsuki Castle. Objective, 807. Objective, 800. Objective, Objective, 848 meters. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry.
You won't.
Object. Hold triangle button to carry.
What could that have been? Over here!
Press triangle button to loot. Uchiwa fan. Valuable. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle. Large log pile. Rations are full. Hold triangle button to smuggle resources. 1. Objective 709. Tutorial. Resources tagged. Your scouts have been assigned to gather the tagged stockpiles. All resources will arrive in the hideout at the end of the season. Press touchpad button to open world map. Hold triangle button to carry. Press R1 button to assassinate. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to open door. Objective 856 meters. Press triangle button to close door. Objective. Objective 817. Press R1 button to assassinate. Hold triangle button to carry. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Level 16. Floral Kusarigama of Stunning. Uncommon Hold triangle button to loot. Press triangle button to open door. Hold triangle button to smuggle resources. 1. Press triangle button to smuggle resources. 1. Press triangle button to smuggle resources. 1. Hold triangle button to kunai. Hemp cloth. X58. Iron sand. Moo. X71. L3 button to lunge.
Movement.
Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to loot. Objective, 806 meter. Objective, press R1 button to assassinate. Hold triangle button to carry. Objective, 746 meters. L3 button to lunge. Press L3 button to lunge. Press circle button. Circle button to dive. Objective, 710 meters. Objective, 609. Press R1 button to assassinate. Hold triangle button to carry. Objective, 600. L3 button to lunge. Hold down button to summon mount. Hold left button to pathfinder on. Press L3 button to gallop. Guiding to current objective. Objective, 645 meters. Muggy Lands. Objective, 725 meters. Objective, 695 meters. Objective, 617 meters. Objective, 595 meters. Objective, 519 meters. Objective, 4. Objective 390.
That was strange.
Press triangle button to mount. Hold triangle button to carry. Objective 460 meters. Objective 448 meters. Objective for Koriyama Camp. Objective. Objective 392. Hold left button to Pathfinder off. Objective 3. Hold left. Koriyama Camp. Objective 386 meters. Objective 269 meters. Objective 239 meters. Objective 1. Press R1 button to assassinate. Objective 186 meters. Press triangle button to refill tools. Kunai. X2. Huge mossy forest boulder. Outdoor cosmetic. Press triangle button to refill tools. Hold triangle button to loot. L. Entering gameplay. Synchronized. Muggy Lands Tower. Triangle button to place marker. Hold triangle button to remove all markers. Koriyama Camp. 294 meters. Triangle button to remove mark. L2 button to observe. Objective 179 meters. L2 button to Object. Left stick to ascend/descend. Press circle button to draw. Marker 1, 297 meters. Marker 1, 273. Marker 1, 238. Hold down button to summon mount. Hold left button to pathfinder on. Press L3 button to gallop. Hold circle button to dismount. Hold down button to camera. Hold cross, guiding to latest map marker. Koriyama Camp. Press triangle button to mount. The door is barred from the other side.
Go away. I have to stay low.
Marker 1, 33 meters. Marker 1. Marker 1. Destination reached. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Objective. Press R1 button to assassinate. Objective 413. Hold triangle button to extinguish. Hold triangle button to extinguish. Press triangle button to loot. Hold triangle button to carry. Objective 400. Press R1 button to assassinate. Objective 392 meters.
They've escaped, Baro. Face me. You die. I will snap your neck. Face me.
Objective 309. Hold triangle button to extinguish. Objective. Press triangle. Hold left button to pathfinder on. Press L3 button to gallop. Quest, music. Objectives, locate the musician. Scouts. Music. Activity. Rumors of an inspiring musician in this area. Locate, entering gameplay. Koriyama Camp. Quest, music. Objectives, locate the musician. Press triangle button to mount. Objective 319 meters. Objective. Objective. Objective, 200 Objective, 234 meters. Objective, 174 meters. Objective, 147 meters. Objective, 98 meters. Objective, 79 meters. Objective, 56 meters. Objective, 46 meters. Objective, 28 meters. Objective, 18 meters. Objective, 8 meters. Quest. Objectives, locate the musician. Quest, music. Objectives, locate the musician.
Careful. This place is
Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Press triangle button to talk. Hold triangle.
You should find safety.
Entering dialogue.
But first, tell me how to thank you.
Use navigation to choose. Press square button to conversate. World route.
If you've heard anything of interest, I'd like to hear it.
Entering gameplay. Quest, music. Objectives, locate the musician. Objective, 28 meters. Objective. Objective, 8 meters. Entering photo mode. Enter. Quest. Entering photo mode. Quest. Objectives, locate the musician. Press triangle button to listen. Tutorial. Silent voices. Shinobu has learned a new song. Scouts. Level 12. Azumi, level 12. Level 12. Azumi Setsu. Kudano Foothills. Level 12. Gear vendor. Valuable. Rumors of a gear merchant in this area. Locate the gear merchant. Press cross button to track. Level 12. Entering gameplay. Quest, gear vendor. Objectives, locate the gear merchant. Objective. Level 12. Quest, gear vendor. Objectives, locate the gear merchant. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Amagasaki Tenshu. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Vulnerable state, enemies that glow orange are vulnerable. They won't defend and will take more damage from attacks. Pathfinder, hold left button to toggle. Entering gameplay. L2 button to observe. 12. Amagasaki. Triangle button to place marker. Hold triangle button to remove all markers. Quest, gear vendor. Objectives, locate the gear merchant. Good morning, sir. Have a great day. L2 button to observe. Objective, 87 meters. L3 button to lunge. L3 button to lunge. Press circle button to dive. Objective, 63 meters. Objective, 40. Objective, 40 meters.
Movement. You are not old enough to carry.
Game Shadows Assassin. Objective, Objective, 32 meters.
Why am I always the one?
L3 button to lunge. L3 button to lunge. Press circle button to dive.
Nothing.
Circle button to dive. Objective, 16 meters. Objective, 6 meters. Quest. Objectives, locate the gear merchant.
Where did you go?
Press triangle button to talk.
My bones are
Entering dialogue.
My stock is of great value.
Use navigation to choose. C shop. Entering merchant. Moan, 6 gear, fortified katana of wood, gear, drilling kusarigama of whisper, gear, furtive gear, drilling, gear, exotic tanto, gear, silent shinobi hood. Silent shinobi hood. Gear, shrouded shinobi hood. Shrouded shino, gear, protector Anamusha Kasode. Protector, gear, Tengu's Torment. Tengu's Torment, press R, entering dialogue.
My humble shop awaits your return.
Entering gameplay. Level 16. Silent Shinobi Hood. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Press triangle. Face red heart shape, hand purple blue piece. Amagasaki Castle. Press triangle but home remedy. Valuable. Moo. X3. Hold triangle button to carry.
That's suspicious.
Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to open door.
Promise it will be cool.
Press triangle button to loot. Level 16. Divine Katana of Service. Uncommon Katana. Hold triangle button to loot. Press triangle button to open door. Press rations are full. Press spinning top. Valuable. Moo. X2. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Moo. X4. Press triangle button to loot. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold options button to hold triangle button to extinguish. GL tonight headed to sleep, thumbs up.
Hey! Hello?
Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to open door. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press R1 button to assassinate. Rations are full. Press triangle button to close door. 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 Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to open door. Hold triangle button to lantern post. Outdoor cosmetic. Level 12. Scouts. Zoom. Amagasaki Kakurega. Fast travel unavailable. Insufficient. Entering gameplay. Press triangle button to close door. 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 Press triangle button to refill rations. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab.
Hey.
Face purple white
Over
eyes.
there?
Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Hold triangle button to carry. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to embark. Hold circle button to disembark. Press L3 button to boost. Scouts. Scouts. Amagasaki Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel. Level 12. Azumi Setsu. Entering gameplay. Acquired. Hideout resources. Hold triangle wood. X522. Nothing to refill. Tutorial. Season change. Season sets you bored. Contracts. Opportunities. No new opportunities have been found in this province. Entering gameplay. Tutorial. Season change. Entering map. Quest, assassinate outlaw. Objectives, assassinate the target. Scouts. Insufficient level left, press circle button to close. Takatsu, press R2 button to cycle icons. Level 12. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Won't you be my ally? Find and recruit new allies in the world to accompany and assist you on your adventure. Entering gameplay. L2 button to observe. 12. Takatsuki. Triangle button to place marker. Hold L2 button to observe. Objective L3 button to lunge. Objective 296 meters. Objective 246 meters. Objective 179 meters. Objective 147 meters. L3 button to lunge. Press cross button to swim up. Circle button 12. L3 button to lunge. Press circle button to dodge. Objective 99 meters. Objective 46, objective 30. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press R1 button to assassinate.
Will suit you.
Objective 9 meters. Press R1 button to Iron Sand. X100. Quest completed. Assassinate out crops. X20. Hold triangle crops. X20. 1. 17. Level up. Mastery point. Base stats increased. Hold triangle button to collect crops. X20. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button minerals. X5. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to carry. Wood. X15. Wood. X15. Hold triangle button to Level 13, Scouts. Zoom. X2. Level 13, Takatsuki Kakurega. Level 13, Level 13, Takatsuki Kakurega. Fast travel and Level 13. Muggy Lands Kakurega. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to carry. Level 13, Scouts. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Takatsuki Kakurega. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Adrenaline, keep attacking to refill your adrenaline, enabling you to use abilities. Entering gameplay. 13. Takatsuki. Hold triangle button to access storage. Press triangle button to refill supplies. Press triangle sets you board. Contracts. Opportunities. No new opportunities have been found in this province. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Objective. Takatsuki Kakurega. Quest, defeat outlaws. Objective. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Scenery Hills Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Light-footed, the slower you move, the less noise you make. Abilities. Entering gameplay. 13. Scenery Hills. Hold triangle button to access storage. Quest, defeat outlaws. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Objective, 236 meters. Objective, 207 meters. Objective, 190 meters. Objective, 150. Objective, 136 meters. Objective, 81 meters. Objective, 37 meters. Objective, 28 meter. Press R1 button to assassinate. Quest, defeat outlaws. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Objective, 11 meters. Objective, press R1 button to assassinate. Quest, defeat outlaws. Objective, quest, defeat outlaws. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button to carry. Quest, defeat outlaws. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Objective. Hold triangle, wood. X15. Wood. X15. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Press R1 button to assassinate. Move. X600. Quest completed. Defeat outlaws. Iron sand. X42. Move. X90. Minerals. X10. Minerals. X5. Crops. X20. Crops. X20. Hold triangle button to loot. Hold triangle button to loot. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle, level 17. Lateral Tanto of Harm. Uncommon Tanto. Path of Valor. Find and loot the chest. Left stick to swing. Press. Left stick to swing. Press L1. Hold Options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Path of Valor. Hold Options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Path of Valor. Path of Valor. Hold Options button to open the objective menu. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Press triangle button to talk.
Thank you.
Entering dialogue.
Leave me alone. Miss, you saved my life. How can I repay you?
It was no trouble. Be well.
Entering gameplay. Tobacco leaves. Valuable. Hold Options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Scouts. Level Scouts. Press circle button to close. Scenery Hills Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Red assassination, if an assassination prompt is red. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to access storage. Hold Options button to open the objective menu and Scenery Hills Scouts. Level 13. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to access storage. Hold triangle button to browse. Sets you board. Contracts. Opportunities. No new opportunities. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Scenery Hills Kakurega. Quest, destroy goods. Scenery, entering objective. Quest, destroy goods. Objectives, destroy the target. The League. Help the people of your league. Level 13. Azumi Nay. Nay is on a personal journey. The press circle button, navigation panel. Board type. Board type. Quest giver. Press left button. 2. Hold the Onryo. This masked group caused the death of Fujibashi Nagato and stole the Zoom. X1, navigation panel. Board type. Board type. Board name. The Kabu Kimono. Board name. The Onryo. Press left. Board name. The Kabu Kimono. Board name. The Onryo. The target / quest giver. Ito Yoshihiro. Target / quest giver. The Naginata. Press left button. 2. / 12. Target / quest giver. The Fool. Press left button. Target / quest giver. The Mourner. Press left but target / quest giver. Target / quest giver. The Naginata. Press left button. The Onryo. The Naginata. A Sinist. Entering gameplay. Quest, destroy goods. Objectives, press triangle button to refill. Scouts are full. Hold triangle button to access storage. Press triangle button to refill scout. Hold triangle button to access storage. Hold left button to pathfinder on. Press L3 button, guiding to current objective. Objective. Objective 800. Objective 7. Objective set. Press triangle button to mount. Press R1 button to assassinate. Hold triangle button to carry.
Is someone hiding up there?
Hold left button to pathfinder off. Press triangle button to loot. Press triangle hold cross button to follow road. Press L3 button to gallop. Hold circle button to dismount. Hold down button to camera.
Yep.
Objective 6. Objective 593 meters. Objective 494 meters. Objective 4. Objective 13. Muggy Lands. Kudino. Objective 198 meters. Aguchi Crossing. 13. Muggy Lands. Objective 96. Press triangle button to mount. Object cannot guide further. Objective 28 meters. Objective 8. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press R1 button to assassinate. Hemp cloth. X125. Silk. Press R1 button to assassinate. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to loot. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to carry. Hold triangle button. Wood. X15. Wood. X15. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Minerals. X5. Hold triangle button to ration. Hold triangle button to collect. Hold triangle button to collect. Press triangle button to refill rations. Hemp cloth. X55. Iron sand. Hold level 13. Scouts. Zoom. X2. Move right stick up and down. Level Kudinoka Kurega. Fast travel unavailable. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to carry. Scouts. Level Scouts. Press circle button to Katsuki. Hold touch. Level set. Undiscovered location. Zoom. Level 13. Insufficient. Moan. 1100. Koriyama Kakurega. Cost. Moan. 560. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Crouching. Crouching reduces the sound of your steps and allows you to hide behind certain objects. Standing their ground, samurai are trained warriors who can't be assassinated from the front. Entering gameplay. 29. Koriyama. Hold triangle button to access storage. Scouts are full. Press triangle button to refill scout. Press triangle button to refill scout. Hold triangle button to access storage. Hold triangle. Yamato board. Contracts. Opportunities. Liberate. Eliminate. Legendary chest. Valuable. Rumors of a legendary. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to quest. Legendary chest. Quest. Legendary chest. Objectives. Locate the legendary chest. Scouts. Insufficient level 35. KII. Kumano Sanzen. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contract. Yamato board. Contracts. Opportunities. Eliminate military. Level 29. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contract. Koriyama Kakurega. Quest. Eliminate military. Objectives. Eliminate the targets. Scouts. Level 13. Azumi Setsu. Kavaki Heights. Zoom. Entering objective. Quest. Eliminate military. Objectives. Eliminate the targets. Yasuki. Yasuki. People of Setsu. Hideout. The League. Yasuki. Nei. The Onryo. The Kabu Kaimono. Press circle button to close. Disabled. Entering gameplay. Entering map. Quest. Eliminate military. Objectives. Eliminate the targets. Scouts. Aikuni Kakurega. Kunamayama Fort. Level 25. Wealth. Low. Insufficient level 23. Insufficient level 23. Moan. 500 and press R2 button to cycle icons. Aikuni Kakurega. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Quick throw. The quick throw ability allows Nei to use her tools on the nearest target without relying on aiming. Combo ender. Deal more damage to an Entering gameplay. 23. Quest. Eliminate military. Quest. Eliminate military. Objectives. Eliminate the targets. Scouts. Insufficient level 23. IGA. Ikonomiya. Entering gameplay. Entering map. Quest. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Insufficient level 23. IGA. Ikonomiya. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Aikuni Shrine Town. Press circle button to food vendor. Hold zoom. X4. Move right stick up and down. Hold right button to change season. Insufficient level 23. IGA. Nabari insufficient level 29. Insufficient level 29. Insufficient level 29. Insufficient level 29. Yamato. Insufficient level 29. Yamato. Asuka Rocks Basin. Zoom. X2. Move insufficient level 20. Legendary chest. Valuable. Rumors of a legendary chest in this area. Locate the entering gameplay. Quest. Eliminate. Press triangle button to refill scout. Objective 4400 and press triangle button to refill scout. Scouts are full. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. IGA board. Contracts. Opportunities. Eliminate military. Level 23. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Aikuni Shrine Town. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Quest. Eliminate military. Objectives. Eliminate the targets. And purple blue piece. And purple blue piece. Objective. 148 meters. Object 23. Otogi Pass. Objective 98 meters. Objective 48 meters. Objective 38 meters. 23. Ikonomiya.
I'm not allowed here.
Object.
I should be quiet.
Objective, 19 meters.
Another head to collect.
Desynchronized. Press cross button to reload latest save. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Weather conditions. Be mindful of weather conditions and how they can be used to your advantage. Unspent mastery points. Don't forget to entering gameplay. 23. Economia. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Press triangle button to refill supply. Aikuni Kakurega. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Scouts. Eliminate military. Entering gameplay. Quest, eliminate military. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Objective, 198 meters. Objective, 148 meters. Objective, Object 23. Otogi Pass. Objective, 97 meters. Objective, 47 meters. 23. Economia. Objective. Objective, 19 meters.
Stay hidden here.
I saw that.
Press R1 button to assassinate. Hold cannot guide further.
Ends.
Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Quick throw. The quick throw ability allows Nei to use her tools on the nearest target without relying on aiming. Shadows on the walls. Even when hidden in the shadows, enemies can perceive you if they get close enough. Breakable armor. Breaking armor makes the enemy vulnerable, turning posture attacks into powerful weak point attacks. Vulnerable. Entering gameplay. 23. Economia. Press triangle button to refill scout. Hold triangle button to access storage. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Aikuni Shrine Town. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Objective, 100. Objective, 123. Otogi Pass. Objective, 97 meters. Objective, 55 meters. Objective, 49 meters. Objective, 38 meters. 23. Economia. Objective, 29 Objective. Eliminate military. Quest, insufficient. Entering inventory. Nei. 17. Entering selection. Primary gear, divine gear, 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 warriors gear, gear, Ronin's gear, bloody gear, floral kusarigama of decay, gear, floral kusarigama of stunning. Floral gear, slayer's gear, slayer's gear, ancient gear, lateral tanto of harm. Lateral tanto of gear, gear, for gear, 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 clan gear, lively tanto of gear, diligent katana of the monk A. Gear, floral kusarigama of decay. Floral kusarigama, gear, floral kusarigama of stunning. Floral kusarigama of stunning. Entering inventory. Nei, gear, worn entering selection. Headgear, gear, silent shinobi hood, gear, ragged peasant hat. Ragged peasant hat. 16. Entering inventory. Gear, ragged peasant hat. Gear, Ayadesho snake robes. Ayadesho snake. Entering selection. Light, gear, warrior, gear, disguised servant kasode. Disguised, entering inventory, gear, Sokenbi, entering selection. Trinket, gear, Ani's Fury. Ani's Fury. Gear, Kitsune's Revenge. Kitsune, entering inventory. Nay. 17, entering gameplay. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets.
They'll raise the alarm if they see me.
Press R1 button to assassinate. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab. Cannot guide further. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. In the shadows, foes can't see you in the shadows unless they get very close. Entering gameplay. 23. Eliminate military. Quest, eliminate insufficient. Entering object. Zoom. Entering inventory. Nay. 17. Entering selection. Primary gear, gear, warrior's katana of wand, gear, divine katana of service. Divine katana, gear, vigilant, gear, divine katana of gear, warrior, gear, divine katana of service. Divine katana of service. 16. Entering inventory. Nay. 17. Entering gameplay. Eliminate, quest, insufficient, entering inventory. Gear, Ani's Fury, entering selection. Trinket, gear, Soken, gear, Ani's Fury, entering inventory. Nay, entering gameplay. 23. Economia. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Objective, 26 meters. Objective, 18 meters.
Hey! Anyone see that?
Now I'm a real warrior.
Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Get on their level, be aware of a strong opponent's level before engaging them. Entering gameplay. 23. Economia. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Eliminate military. Quest, eliminate military. Entering inventory. Nay. 17. Next level, 4745 XP. Health. 500 entering mastery. Use navigation to select category. Tools. Press circle button to close. Entering mastery tree. Use navigation to select mastery. Kunai assassination damage 1. Enduring haze. Tools passive. 0. Shinobi bell. Larger tool bag 1. Entering mastery. Use navigation to select category. Mastery points. 0. Enter. Nay. Eliminate military. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Scouts. Insufficient level 23. IGA. Nabari Wilds. Insufficient level 29. Level 13. Azumi Setsu. Level 13. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Takatsuki Kakurega. Hold cross button to entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Unspent mastery points. Don't forget to check the mastery page to use unspent mastery points and unlock new abilities. Ability. Entering gameplay. 13. Takatsuki. Hold triangle button to entering storage. Gear, Vigilant Katana of entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to access storage. Press triangle button to refill supplies. Hold sets you board. Contracts. Opportunities. No new opportunities have been entering gameplay. Hold triangle button. Takatsuki quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Scouts. Muggy lands, entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Get on their level, be aware of a strong opponent's level before engaging. Entering gameplay. 13. Muggy lands. Hold triangle button to access storage, sets you board. Contracts. Up. Entering gameplay. Hold quest, eliminate military. Quest, eliminate military. Disabled, press R2 button to cycle icons. Kudanoka Kurega. Hold, entering nice story game, keep going. Weak point attacks, when an enemy is vulnerable, use a entering gameplay. 13. Kudano. Quest, press triangle button to refill scout. Press triangle button to refill scout. Hold triangle button to browse contract, sets you board. Contracts. Entering gameplay. Hold, entering map. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the target, press R2 button to cycle icons. Moan, 500, level 13. Kavaki Heights Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel, entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Detection speed, enemy detection speed depends on weather, distance, illumination. Entering gameplay. 13. Kavaki Heights. Quest, eliminate military. Hold triangle button to browse contracts, sets you board. Contracts. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle, quest, eliminate military. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Scouts. Sakai Kakurega. Hold, entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Free headshots, quick throwing a kunai at a target almost guarantees a headshot. Colored prompts, yellow assassination prompts means the target will survive. Entering gameplay. 13. Sakai. Hold triangle button to access storage. Scouts are full. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Sets you board. Contracts. Entering gameplay. Press triangle, entering map. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Scouts. Level Amagasaki Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel, entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. From the hip, using L2 button and R1 button will auto-aim Naze tools on the nearest available target. Pathfinder, hold left button to taunt. Entering gameplay. 13. Amagasaki. Hold triangle button to access storage. Hold triangle button to browse sets you board. Contracts. Opportunity. Entering gameplay. Entering map. Quest, eliminate military. Objectives, eliminate the targets. Scouts. Insufficient level 20, insufficient level 20, insufficient level 20, viewpoint, press R2 button to cycle icons. Aikuni Kakurega. Hold cross button to fast travel. Aikuni. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Combo ender, deal more damage to an enemy by finishing a full combo with a strong combo ender. Stay away, quick throwing shurikens at a target will push them back. Entering gameplay. 23. Ikonomiya. Press triangle button to refill supply. IGA board. Contracts. Opportunities. Execute target. Level 23. Assassinate, eliminate, destroy cargo, eliminate, execute target. Level 23. Assassinate. Entering gameplay. Press triangle button to refill supplies. Hold Aikuni Kakurega, quest, execute target. Objectives, assassinate the target. Scouts. Eliminate military. Level 23. Weaken the military presence. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Objective, 186 meters. Objective, 148 meters. (23) Otogi Pass. Objective, 98 meters. Objective, Objective, 48 meters. Objective, 38 meter. 23. Ikonomiya.
I need to keep
Press R1 button to assassinate.
This will be quick.
Cannot guide further.
Another slave.
Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Hiding spot assassinations. You can assassinate from hiding spots such as haystacks, wells, and chests. At your feet. Entering gameplay. 23. Ikonomiya. Hold triangle button to IGA board. Contracts. Opportunities. Legendary chest. Kuyukiri. Activity. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Entering map. Quest, Kuyukiri. Objectives, locate the Kuyukiri site. Scouts. Insufficient level 23. IGA. Hijayama. Press circle button to close. Insufficient level 29. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Koriyama Kakurega. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Sleeping on duty. Enemies sometimes fall asleep at night but they can still hear you. Icicles. During winter, icicles can fall, causing both loud noises and potential damage. Entering gameplay. 29. Koriyama. Hold triangle button to access storage. Press triangle button to refill scout. Quest, Kuyukiri. Objective, entering map. Quest, Kuyukiri. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Insufficient level 29. Koriyama Castle. Level 31. Wealth. High. Press circle. Insufficient level 20. Ornament vendor. Hold touchpad button to animus. Press touchpad button to system. Press L1 button to changing seasons is currently unavailable. Insufficient level 29. Yamato. Insufficient level Kuyukiri. Activity. Rumors of a zoom. X zoom. X4 zoom. Insufficient level 29. Yamato. Nara Heartland. Zoom. X1. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Hold right button to change season. Zoom. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Way of the Blacksmith. Level 13. Quest. Tomiko wants her friend Heiyi, who owes her a favor, to join. Entering Mastery. Use navigation to select category. Mastery. Kusarai. Shinobi. Entering Mastery Tree. Use navigation to select Mastery. Ascension Boost. Grab Assassinate. Ascension Boost. Vault. Eigen Roll. Entering Mastery. Use navigation to select Kusarigama. Entering Mastery Tree. Use navigation to select Mastery. Exposed Quick Strike. Entering Mastery. Use navigation to select Tanto. Assassin. Entering Mastery Tree. Use navigation to select Mastery. Execute. Ground Assassin. Double Reinforce. Assassination Damage 1. Improved. Entering Mastery. Use navigation to select category. Shinobi. Press. Entering Mastery Tree. Use navigation to select Mastery. Shinobi Mastery. Shinobi Passive. 1/10. Increase health by 2%. Next rank. Grappling hook. Grab assassinate. Lightning. Heighten senses. Shinobi ability. While reset masteries. This action will refund all spent mastery points in the current mastery path. Press circle button to know. Lightning kicks. Shinobi ability. Entering codex. Database. Entering objective. Quest. Kuyukiri. Objectives. Locate the Kuyukiri site. Navigation panel. Board type. Board name. The Kabukaimon. Board name. The Onryo. Press left button. Board name. The Kabuk. Board name. The Onryo. Press left button. 2. The Onryo. This masked group caused the death of Fujibashi Nagato and stole the box. Hold touchpad button to Animus. Navigation panel. Board type. Quest giver. Press left button. 2. The Onryo. This masked group entering gameplay. Quest. Kuyukiri. Objectives. Locate the Kuyukiri site. Press triangle button to open door. 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 Press triangle button to close door. Quest, Kuyukiri. Objectives, locate the Kuyukiri site. Objective, 1,220 meters. Objective, 1,100 29. Sub-region discovered. Nara Heartland. Objective, hold down button to sum. Hold left button to Pathfinder on. Press L3 button, guiding to current objective. Objective, 1,134. Press L2 button to look. (29) Sub-region discovered. UDA Matsuyama. Kakurega discovered. UDA Town Kakurega. Objective, 678 meters. Discovery. UDA Rice Storage. Objective, 495 meters. Objective 445 Objective 387 meters. Objective 345 meters. Objective 285 meters. Objective 122 meters. 23. Entering. IGA. 23. Nabari Wilds. Press triangle button to mount. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press triangle button to grab.
So much for destiny.
Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Get on their level, be aware of a strong opponent's level before engaging them. Entering gameplay. 23. Nabari Wilds. Hold options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Press triangle button to sit.
I am unburdened. Nothing I do
Entering dialogue.
change what was done before.
Enter Cliffside Buddha. Kuyukiri completed. 1 knowledge point. Press triangle button to sit. Enter. Insufficient level. Scouts. Zoom. X2. Move right. Entering objective. People of Setsu. Entering code. Entering mastery. Use navigation to select category. Mastery points. 0. Tools. Entering mastery tree. Use navigation to select mastery. Kunai assassination damage 1. Tools. Shuriken. Kunai assassination damage 1. Entering mastery. Mastery. Entering gameplay. Press triangle button to sit. Hold options button to open the object. Press L2 button to look. Press L2 button to look. Codex updated. Representing the Buddha. Press touchpad button to open codex. Insufficient level scouts. Entering mastery point. Entering codex. Database. Press. Entering codex category. Cultural discovery. Press L2 button. Press R2 button. March 23rd. Music and May 27th. Osaka. Suma. Nishinomiya Shrine. The Nishino Music and Art. Represent. March 23rd. Represent. Gansen. Torii. January 15th. Economy and Itinerant Trader. February 19th. The Portuguese League of All the Commons of Iga. 0/9. February 24th. Castles. Takatsuki Amagasaki and Regions. 5/34. Historical characters. Press circle but Louis Freroy. Originally from Lisbon. Fujibashi. Hattori Hanso. Alessandro. Oda Nobukatsu. Oda Nobukatsu was the second son. Entering codex. Tutorials. Press circle button to entering gameplay. Hold options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Press R1 button to assassinate. Press R1 button to assassinate. Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Standing their ground, samurai are trained warriors who can't be assassinated from the front. Entering gameplay. 23. Nabari Wilds. Press triangle button to sit. Hold options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Press R1 button to assassinate. Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Weak point attacks. When an enemy is vulnerable, use a light posture attack R1. Entering gameplay. 23. Nabari Wilds. Hold Options button to open the objective menu and track a quest. Viewpoint. Scouts. Entering inventory. Gear. Ragged Peasant Hat. Gear. Entering selection. Gear. Ardent. Gear. Side. Gear. Bloody Katana of Gear. Floral Kusarigama of Decay. Floral Kusarigama of Stunning. Gear. Ancient. Entering inventory. 17. Entering gameplay.
This could be trouble.
That was satisfying.
Desynchronized. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. Tactical retreat. When outnumbered or injured, retreating or hiding can help you plan. Entering gameplay. 23. Hold. Viewpoint. Scouts. Insufficient level. Level. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Zoom. X2. Press R2 button to cycle icons. Way of the Blacksmith. Level 13. Entering loading. Press left and right buttons to cycle hints. On the hook. Stay on the lookout for grappling points in your surroundings to bridge certain gaps or to get out of trouble. Entering gameplay. 23. Nabari Wilds. Hold Options button to open. 13. Lost Hills. Hideout. Hold triangle button to improve hideout. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle. Sets you board. Contracts. Opportunities. Entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to browse contracts. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close 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 door. Entering Hideout Edition. Resources, crops, 4,914, wood, 3,089, minerals, 1,011. Entering gameplay. Hold Options button to press triangle button to close door. 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 Press triangle button to open door. Hideout. Hold triangle button to open objectives. Entering objective. People of entering gameplay. Hold triangle button to open objectives. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close 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 door. Hold triangle button to improve hideout. Press triangle button to open door. Press triangle button to close door. Press triangle button to close door. Press hold triangle button to improve hideout. Press triangle button to close door.